Pace car is in. Lap 85, or 84 rather. We're back to green, and there's 3 wide out of turn number 4. Just behind the leader. Well, this could be a stack 'em up as Tommy Houston backs through the field. Grissom leading. Here comes Spencer in hot pursuit. Then Waltrip.
We got a car going completely up in the air over turn 4 where they got hung up right behind the lead pack right here.
And there's Sprague coming up ahead of Waltrip. He's working hard to get his lap back, but these 2 guys in front are going to be tough. Grissom and the 6-tire machine of Jimmy Spencer, that 77 car. Well, it took 3 laps, but now the field single file once again, and all these fans can stop holding their breath for a minute.
1 lap ago, I saw the entire bottom of Mike Wallace's car. He went up over the top of another one, and they're so used to it, they just keep racing now.
Jay Fogelman out of Durham has made a pit stop in the fun stuff Pontiac. He goes back into the race. Spencer going to try it. And there's Mike Wallace's car with Ward Burton applying a little customizing. That was the bumper cover you saw flying off. And in turn 2, Kenny Wallace is stacked up. Yellow. Turn 4, Tommy Houston spins. Steve, we don't have enough cameras to cover this racetrack. It's only 3/8 of a mile, and there's no way we can cover everything that's going on with 1 camera at a time.
They're spinning at both ends at the same time. Boy, I tell you, it's something, you know, like I say, we got a lot of places, you'll miss a little bit with a car. The track's so bad right now, you can't tell who's got a good car.
Well, we'll take a minute to sort it out here. 90 laps complete. We are under the 8th caution of the day already. We'll be back in a minute. Hickory, look at underneath the front bumper of Todd Bodine's car. Remember when the rear bumper cover flew off of Mike Wallace's car?
Guess where it went?
Yeah. He and Ward Burton were battling along, and Ward kind of helped that cover along and off. Well, it's kind of cosmetic. Didn't much need it anyway. Off it went.
And guess who came along a lap later and scooped it up? It's not off yet, but he's going to lose it coming up the back straightaway here.
Yeah.
He went ahead and clipped it the rest way. Did him a favor. He chopped it the rest way off.
And bumped right underneath the front of Todd Bodine's car. So they waved the green. Todd came to a stop under the backstretch, and now he's stopped in the pits where Glenn Jarrett's there.
Well, guys, the final exclamation point to that thing is that bumper wedged up against the oil pump locked the belt up so that the oil pump didn't pump any oil and locked the engine up top and put it out of the race.
Well, I suppose inquiring minds want to know the record for caution flags in the Busch Grand National Series last year's race at South Boston, 19. We've had 9 already today, and we're coming up on 1/3 distance.
Could be in jeopardy today. Could be a new record. The wrong type.
Steve Grissom getting pressure from Jack Sprague, who wants his lap back. In the Staff America Old, Jimmy Spencer dirt tracking it out of 4 in second place, watching Grissom scoot away.
Jack Sprague, Mike, really tried something here. He tried it a while ago. Here he's on the inside of him. They got together coming to the caution a while ago. This time he got under him, and he temporarily has that lap back. If he can hold it, we'll have to see.
You know, Grissom may have made a smart move there. Sprague gets underneath him while Grissom's still got enough room to get back in line before Spencer gets up underneath him.
Yeah, let's kind of go from offense to defense in a hurry. Just quit worrying about that guy and try to get you protected.
Turn 1. Caution 10. That's Richard Lasater. And is that Kenny Wallace? It is.
And company.
Kenny gets a lap down as a result. Caution 10. Lap 101. We're 1/3 distance. At turn 1, Lasater, who was also involved in the first caution of the day, tangles with Kenny Wallace.
Sprague, just at 48, just got his lap back. He had just cleared Grissom, so that battle was well worth it. Here comes Kenny Wallace car, the left front tire blown out, and sparks flying all off the bottom of the race car. Tear the exhaust system off of it. Not careful with that tire down like that.
And the pits are still closed, as they are in the first lap of any caution period, so Kenny will have to come around again. Last year's series runner-up.
That could be. That real big spark you see that almost looks like a flame is probably the sway bar. The front sway bar on the car has little arms under it that stick under the A-frame, and it's probably riding on the sway bar right now.
Well, we'll catch up on pit stops under this caution in a moment as they hook up Richard Lasater's innkeeper Pontiac to the wrecker. We'll be back to Hickory after these messages, brought to you by new Rams UV99. Protect your car from the sun's damaging ultraviolet rays, the sunblock for your car.
this is Jeff Dinsley. He's the crew chief on the slippery machine number 63 driven by Chuck Bound today. Why is nobody pitting?
Well, right now, new tires is not doing anybody any good because they can't pass anybody. I mean, the only way you can pass them is knock them out of the way or jump over them. And I wouldn't pit right now for $5,000 because you just can't pass nobody, you know. But we can just keep all the fenders straight on a Nestle Pontiac. We'll be in good shape. And I want to say hello to my wife, Debbie, and my daughter, Emily. They're in New Hampshire for Easter. Hello. We're going to try to finish this thing.
Okay, guys, they don't want to give up track position. That's why nobody's coming into pits unless they absolutely have to.
Well, finishing this thing is going to be an accomplishment the way we're going today. Usually we count how many laps we're into this race. Let's do it. We're 10 caution flags into this race. Lap 107. Let's have another look from Kenny Wallace's perspective.
Here he is going down in the corner. They get the car wiggling right in front. He probably has to lift a little right here. Coming up off the corner. Looks like the car's coming up off there pretty good. Starting down in corner. Looks like he either got a tap in the rear. He got down into the 5 car, but there comes the, looks like the 20 car on the inside. And after that, it's kind of history, folks.
As Kenny Wallace saw it. Good thing we don't have in-car audio.
Yeah, good thing we don't have in-pits audio. He was very refrained when he mentioned what was going on the racetrack a while ago.
Let's take you down through cars that are on the lead lap. Steve Grissom is the leader. Jimmy Spencer runs in second. Darrell Waltrip is the third-place car. Chuck Bound is fourth. They're posting Jimmy Hensley as the fifth-place car, and Jimmy has come from 19th starting spot today. Jimmy would be fourth. Robert Presley is fifth. Dale Earnhardt back on the lead lap, now shown as being up there with that pack as you see the second 5 of the top 10. Dodd, Miller, Tom Peck, Ward Burton, and then Earnhardt. Riding with Kenny Wallace. Run a few caution laps here and get ready for the restart.
Well, I tell you, Mike, you know, when they're having to protect this inside so much, it's surprising to me they aren't having braking trouble. We're seeing everybody just dive down in the corner and slam the brakes on, stop on the inside. You can't afford to go into the corner with any speed and let the car drift out because someone's under you. So they have to go in and just stand on the brakes and stop it. And it's no different than an interstate. When they slam those brakes on, it's chain reaction. And boy, they're stacking them up in the middle of the corner.
1 lap to go, we'll be racing. Jeff Gordon's out of the race. Todd Bodine behind the wall. Ernie Irvin is out. Jeff Green.
Let's try and approach this, Mike. You watch 3 and 4. I'll watch 1 and 2 because we're just seeing half the cautions.
Yeah, with the folks at home, we got to watch it all at once. Let's add Scott Kilby to that list of cars that are out of the race. The local driver in the 23 car. And let's listen to Kenny Wallace.
Goes up through the gears on the lead start.
Dropped all the way to the back.
Well, he was in a pretty bad wreck, and I'm sure he's going to take a lap or two to fill it out and see if that thing's still under it like it needs to be.
Running back behind brother Mike at the tail end of the field. Let's take it back up front where Steve Grissom hauls him off turn number 4, and Jimmy Spencer wants the lead. And when Jimmy Spencer wants the lead, that's a bad thing to have in your mirror. Trouble in 1 at 3.
He made the pass coming through 3 and 4, coming back to the line.
And ring down caution flag 11 at lap 113. Ed Ferree in turn 1. That's the 3rd flag of the day for Ed. Remember at Rockingham where he dodged every wreck, every bullet right up to the last one of the day.
Mike, it seemed like every time we looked up, he was in the middle of it, would miss it. And today he hasn't missed a one of them, I don't think. Some days it happens like that.
Folks, don't think it's easy. The surface that we're dealing with here and these fellas trying to run under competitive conditions, don't think keeping that car under you and pointed in a straight line is easy.
Mike, I just took a look as the leaders went by from the start and finish line from first to last place. I don't see a car out there that has a grill left in it or fenders that aren't beat all to pieces. They're all pretty well used up, and we're just a third of the way into this.